Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Significant movement has emerged in the ongoing case concerning the transfer of High Court judges, as 5 Islamabad High Court judges have filed a miscellaneous petition before the Federal Constitutional Court. They challenged the shifting of their intra-court appeal, originally before the Supreme Court, arguing that the case constitutionally belongs under the Supreme Court's jurisdiction. The petition also contends that the 27th Constitutional Amendment, which facilitated the transfer, contradicts the Constitution's basic structure and undermines judicial independence. The FCC will now determine whether it can proceed with the case or must return it to the Supreme Court, a decision widely viewed as pivotal for Pakistan's judicial framework. In Lahore, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has instructed its polling agents for today's by-election in NA-129, a seat vacated after the death of its former MNA. Contesting candidates include PTI-backed independent Chaudhry Arsalan Ahmad and PMLN's Hafiz Mian Nauman, who seeks to reclaim the constituency after his 2024 defeat. PTI has warned its workers about alleged rigging tactics by the Punjab government, emphasizing vigilance over Forms 45 and 46 during polling and counting. For more on the by-election atmosphere in Lahore, we're joined by our Punjab correspondent, Drake Rowland.
Chris, turnout here in NA-129 has been steady throughout the day, with both major candidates pushing hard to mobilize supporters. PTI polling agents say they are closely monitoring every stage of balloting, citing concerns about procedural transparency. PMLN workers, meanwhile, insist the election is being held under full legal oversight and dismiss PTI's allegations as political posturing. Security presence remains visible across sensitive polling stations, with authorities aiming to prevent any disruptions. As counting time approaches, both parties appear confident, setting the stage for a tightly watched result.
Thank you, Drake. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed Pakistan Railways to engage international economic and legal experts to assist in extending rail links beyond Pakistan's borders. The Prime Minister described the railway system as a backbone of the national economy, stressing that regional connectivity through expanded rail corridors is essential for long-term development. The move aims to enhance cross-border trade and improve the efficiency of regional transport networks, potentially positioning Pakistan as a more central transit hub in South Asia. Turning to the economy, weekly inflation measured by the sensitive price indicator rose by 3.53% year-on-year for the week ending November 20th, 2025. On a weekly basis, inflation recorded a modest increase of 0.07% for the combined consumption group. Major contributors included sharp rises in sugar at 43.77%, gas charges at nearly 30%, wheat flour at 17.31%, and diesel at 11.66%. Economists warned that ongoing price pressures continue to strain household budgets nationwide. The State Bank of Pakistan on Friday injected 2.17 trillion rupees into the money market through both conventional and Sharia-compliant open market operations. Of this amount, 1.97 trillion rupees was provided through conventional 7-day and 14-day operations at rates around 11.01 to 11.02%. In the Mudarabah-based Islamic window, 201 billion rupees was accepted for the 7-day tenor at an 11.05% return. Analysts say the move highlights the central bank's effort to ease tight liquidity conditions and meet strong short-term funding demand. In a major policy shift, the Ministry of Commerce has lifted the ban on gold and precious metals trade by rescinding SRO 760 of 2013. The restrictions, imposed in May to stabilize foreign exchange reserves and manage regional tensions, had significantly slowed the jewelry export sector. Under the restored entrustment scheme, exporters may once again import gold and use it for jewelry manufacturing, provided finished goods are exported within 120 days. Industry leaders have welcomed the decision, saying it will revive the gold and jewelry trade while preserving its cultural and economic importance. And finally, U.S. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has announced her resignation from Congress, effective January 5, 2026. Her departure follows a public rift with former President Donald Trump, who withdrew his support after her controversial remarks. Greene criticized what she described as the political establishment's attempts to brand her a traitor, arguing that loyalty in politics should be a two-way street. The resignation marks the latest chapter in an already turbulent political career. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.